I wanted to change up a little bit, and remember back in 2016, during February, around my Black History Month, and I said that I found that my third grandfather, that's my great grandfather, who's still living, he'll be 99 this month. My mother's grandfather, his his paternal grandfather was like a white man, and we found out later on. I found later on Inch.com that his mother was white and not so to oral history. His father had to be a Creole passing because all I heard he was Creole, but on Grandma Edna's side, because she's last name's a Bug into all our business, okay. And she's descendant of the Bacon and Bug family because I think my ninth grandmother, Sarah Bacon, and Samuel Bug, okay, they married. That's when Edmund comes in. That's my eighth grandfather who's white. So that's her relatives, okay? And so when I trace her, she's a McCombs in the family, which is Irish. That's her dad's side. So I guess her dad's grandmother was McCombs, and the other one I think was a bug. So tracing her roots, I think I traced both of the most I can get was on the dad's side. And remember I said I traced it to over to England? Yes, okay. Remember her son's the one who married my black Spanish Creole grandmother, okay? Who last name was Ryle, but it was Real, okay? Beginning, before they changed to Riles, it was Real, okay. Anyway, because her father was from Louisiana, and Spain used to own Louisiana, besides before the French did, before because the American had it first, we all know that, but no offense about Native American people, I'm mixed with Native American too, okay? My great grandfather's mother was part black and Native American, and my dad's is Native American, and besides black and English and French Creole. But however, okay, just so you know, the European colonization, you know what I'm talking about. Talking about colonization, it was Native Americans there first. Not bashing my Native American people. We know what happened here in America, very tragic. Okay, like they have the slave trade and whatever. But the Spain owned later on, and then the French, especially for the Canadians from Canada. Okay, and then the French came later on, and y'all should read about history. So I'm not going to detail that. Okay, let's get to the subject. And so my four grandmother who had met a Creole man, he had to pass as white. Okay, um, that's my third grandfather's father. Okay, and I cannot find records of him. I think something happened to him because this is Reconstruction days, after slavery when they got married, and he's in Texas. So that's yeah, okay, they were trying to stop interracial marriages and all that stuff, but they did go on Reconstruction days. I'm reading more, I'm looking into that as well, but the how I know that his relative dad passed for white because when he was born and lived with his white family, my third grandfather, they listed him as white. When he married my black Spanish Creole grandmother, they listed both men as black. I don't know how they did it. And then the children was mulatto. Which my grandfather's dad. He was all his siblings from that first marriage. Cause she married again. Okay, my third grand, my black Spanish Creole grandma married again. Okay, after she divorced him, whatever, and he died in Georgia. I'm talking about my third grandfather. He died in 1954, 2 years before my mom was born, and 1 year, well, actually the same year my dad was born, but that's the same family. Okay, anyway, so when I did the research and I'm able to access the answer.com, but I cannot go on the things since I owe them, okay? Money wise. But I'm able to see what I researched and when I went to the 15th, Anna was Texas, Alabama, was Texas, Alabama, Louisiana. No, Texas, Alabama, not Louisiana. Texas, that was 19 her husband. Texas, Alabama, Georgia, and Virginia, and to 1600s and 1500s England. So if anybody that's a bacon, bacon family, okay, from Suffolks, England, we're related. Okay, because my 13th grandfather, white man, okay, born in 1567, died in 1618, named Reverend. Remember I said, because I'm an ex-pastor, I said I was mad when I saw that, because after the proper information, okay, so I'm Catholic, okay, converted. The purple, don't get wrong. Reverend James Bacon. He married Elizabeth. I don't know what my 13th grandmother maiden last name was. Her name was Elizabeth. And he was born in Friston Hall, Finsbury, Suffolk, England. Okay, So if anybody is a bacon, because when I put Sofas on Twitter, y'all, I had people from England shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? Liking my post from Sofas, England. So if you are related to the Bacon family that later on came to Virginia, especially from I think James, it'd be James Bacon, either the second or the junior. That's his son. That's my 12th grandfather. Um, and I'm trying to think how I gotta go back on insurance.com to look at this. Then the rest of the lineage, that's where my 10th grandfather comes in. He from Suffolks too, Captain Evan Bacon. He left Suffolks, England. Elizabeth, there's a lot of Elizabeths in that family. Elizabeth Landau, that's my 10th grandmother, okay? They came from England. She's from London. They came from England to the United States in Virginia in the 1600s. And Evan Bacon is also Evan Bacon, Captain Evan Bacon, who went to church at St. Peter's Parish um, in New King, Virginia. Because I remember reading this. And that's when Sarah Bacon came in that relationship, in their marriage. Then she married a Samuel Bug, okay, which makes sense. That's why my fourth grandmother was a Bug, okay. Um, if you are related, we're related, okay. So I'm thinking about if I ever get money, hopefully traveling money, to go to Suffolk, England, where this side of families, because that's the only, no, that's the only ancestry I can trace outside of the United States. Okay, not Nigeria, not Zimbabwe. I know y'all stereotypical BS. I'm not to curse up in here. And yes, there's traces of French in Spain, and because of family history and oral history along with that, and last names. Okay, of course, you know certain last names were not French, but they married black people, or they had married folks with the English last names in Creole, Louisiana, and that's how they happened. However, but I know that when I traced it, and this y'all go back in February 2016 when I had my hair bushed out. Okay, before I went to work at Macy's, don't forget that morning to tell everybody what I saw. Okay, when I found out on my family tree. Okay, I traced it in 3 days. When I said real, remember I didn't know what that was. When I went to Wikipedia, that's how I knew that it was Spanish. It took me a while to understand that because of being told, because I speak Spanish and my name is translated in Spanish on this here. So you would be well. Unfortunately, those who hate us who say that it's obviously true. It's in my bloodline. Okay, so therefore I accept it. Okay, and Real, it is a Spanish last name, and it makes sense because Spain used to own Louisiana. Okay, because it's my grandmother's father was from Louisiana. Okay, born in 1846 or 47 or 48. I go back on the answer. I come look at it again. It's Central Texas. Okay, so I don't know if he was free or he was a slave, and there were free people in Texas doing slavery. Okay, a lot of folks not know that. Okay, one thing I hate about our education system, they teach a lot of lies. Um, but anyway, if you have any, just let you know, those in related to the Bacon family, and you're from Friston Hall, Finsbury, Suffolk, England, we're related. I'm calling because that's the ancestor I traced all the way in 3 days when I failed my college course online. Supposed to got my bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship this year, 2 years ago, and cause I'm fascinated. It was like a drug to me. Okay, and Reverend James, because I guess he became a Protestant minister after the Reformation days, and Martin Luther, how I felt about Martin Luther. Okay, we're not gonna go detail that, but that's the one I got upset about every time I mention it in my videos. His name was Reverend James Bacon, born in 1567 and died in 1869. 1869. 50, so my handwriting is crazy because I scribbled when I did this. 1567, 1618, okay? Which means that's when the Baptist Church by John Smith was in 1619, okay? No, 1609. 1609 wasn't it? Okay. But 1619 was when the Mayflower came in. Okay. Well, he died in, I think he died, yeah, he did die in England, okay? But his other relatives, his other grandchildren, great grandchildren, whatever, came to Virginia. And that's for the Bacon family. So you hear about Nathaniel Bacon? Yes, my 10th grandfather has been 10th grandfather, which is Sarah Bacon's father. Bud was by marriage. He was related to Nathaniel Bacon, the governor, and Nathaniel Bacon in who was the Bacon Rebellion. And there's a lot of Nathaniel Bacons in that family. I don't know why they keep naming people. Like there's a lot of Elizabeths in that family. I was like, God dog it. And anyway, so and even Sarah named her grandchild, her child, excuse me, my eighth grandfather, Evan Bug, after her father, Evan Bacon. That makes sense, okay? So anyway, just let you know, that's what I know. Y'all like, how did he trace it? But no, when I saw the 15, I was like, God, dog, 1500 in England, you know. And I was trying to do it in 3 days. And there's other white relatives of on Instagram. Some are racist. My dog skinned cousin, which my mom's in the family. He mixed up too. He dog, but he mixed it. I found out on Facebook. He married to a Hispanic Puerto Rican woman in Florida. Um, I'm trying to hike up. My second grandfather, which is my great grandfather's father, and his father, either his father or grandfather are brothers, or either the mother, his mother, or sister, brother, something like that. From the previous marriage that my black Spanish Creole grandmother and my white looking Creole Irish, black Irish Creole English their grandfather, who 3/4 white. Because they said 3/4 they had, yeah, when they told me back in '93 he was 3/4 white, it makes he was a quadruple. So I thought that it was a slave master and some mixed race mulatto black woman, and they made his child. No, it's the opposite. His father, 910, was a mulatto Creole passing for white. Came to Texas, married a white woman, and the secret got out, and something sadly must have happened to him. Okay, during registration days after slavery, because my great grandfather was not born in slavery. Slavery ended in 1865 with because emancipation was 3 years before that, but due to Texas not following the rules, as we know, he's a racist that ever since stole the state from Mexico. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's been a white racist since then. Um, Ever since then, that's the whole reason why. Okay, they continue to practice slavery, being against the law. Okay, and so they officially had to make it 1965. Okay, 1865, excuse me, and during that time, so I guess my third grandfather's father probably thought it was nice to marry a white woman, and that's how that happened. Okay, I got white cousins here in Houston. I met my Asian adopted cousin on that side of the family. His two white sisters are my blood related cousins, excuse me. One of them had my mama round face. My mama camera like me, so she has a mama round face. Okay, um, because that's on my mom's side. So just so you know, that's how I found. But I thinking about in the future going to Suffolk, England, besides London, because that's my 13th grandmother, Elizabeth Bacon, uh, was born in London. Okay, and so, but her husband, my 13th grandfather, who later became a Protestant minister in 19 was in the Reformation days during the 1500s. He um he was from Suffolk, England, um, Finsbury, Finsbury, Friston Hall. That's where he was born. So I would like to go see that area since I am related to that side of family. People from Suffolk, England, shout out to y'all. Cause on Twitter, y'all was liking my comments. I'm not lying, y'all was liking my tweets. Okay, that was I tell people always expect the unexpected. Okay, don't always go along with everybody says. Of course, if there's things is true, but always have a mind open. Okay, open mind. Um, but I'm glad to see that. Okay. And since y'all shot me out, y'all travelers with the Suffolk travel, whatever it's called, I forgot what your Twitter name is. Y'all was liking my comments. Y'all was sharing it with people, and y'all had folks. Yeah, I had white people liking my comments, y'all. See, I gotta stop with that slave mentality. Okay, not everybody thinks that you look at people as individuals. Okay, I'm an individual person, not collective. Okay, so anyway. I'm just happy to find it out. And I said, since I had said Suffolk, England, I said, let me put that on Twitter. That my rules are from Suffolk. And yeah, Suffolk, Soul Folks Inc. Okay, and sorry to mispronounce the word. And ever since then, I was like, what? People was liking my comments from there. Yeah, I had people liking my comments out there. And I got called this a relative. Heck yeah. I mean, maybe I think outside the box. I don't think about everybody else. No, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm very original, very independent minded. Okay, so I plan on going and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy my. No, I plan to go there. That's part of my heritage. And to relate to the Thea Bacon, who was the one that's trying to stop racism and slavery. Yeah, let me explain. One thing I don't like about Thea Bacon, the rebel, what he did was when they were trying to stop the Native American, because I'm mixed with Native American, to live in that area. So let me backtrack what I read and I researched. So what happened is when the white indentured servants, who also was like slaves, but they had more freedom than the black slaves in Virginia wanted to live, so they was getting taxed or whatever, and they had killed the Native Americans like that in the area where they're from, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So what happened is either Berkeley didn't want to give that land to them or something like that, but also he was rich. Berkeley was rich in Virginia, and he was also a slave owner. So so this was race and class. That's why no wonder I talk about this, because it's genetically reason why I talk about race and class on my videos. What happened is white Indian servants and black slaves and mixed ones too. A lot of folks know there was interracial marriages, so that's why they started making the one drop rule, condition of the mother and anti mixing laws, because you had black women and white men marrying, and white women and black men marrying. If you don't believe me, please get the book. I remember this back in 1999. What's that book called? Skin Color Politics. Skin Color Politics. Color Complex. Skin Color Politics on Africa. I remember reading that at 19, 20 some years old. Back in 99, almost 20 years next year. And I remember reading this, and they were mixing. Okay, the idea that you were supposed to accuse black men of raping white women. Well, that came from because when the white woman who was a dancer was not obedient to the white master, he would send his black slaves to go rape the white woman as a punishment. Okay, I remember reading that. So they were interracial marriages. A lot of folks don't know Barack Obama does have slave ancestry, because I think you answered that come telling the truth. The white so-called white mama of his, she not pure white, she part black. The first black slave that came in Virginia in Jamestown is the one who married a white woman who didn't serve. That's how Barack Obama has slave ancestry, not from his pure African dad. Okay, I'm talking about his mama. Okay, and what it was, condition of the mother made you a slave. Okay, that's later on became the one drop rule later on. So if the white woman was within service, even though she was controlled by the white master, she had freedom compared to the black person, okay, who was a slave. So that's why, like, Warren decides when she said that her sixth grandmother or her ninth grandmother was beaten with a bunch of lashes from sleeping with a slave, but the condition of the mother, they were free. Okay, those mulatto, that's why they on marry into white society. They pass, those can pass for white as well. Y'all talk about Paris Jackson, how Michael Jackson's kids look. I'm not sure because I know my history. Okay, I got cousins, relatives, you know, not really as distance, not this immediate, but as in reading my family history. My third grandfather like a white man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He had black DNA in him too. I mean, come on. So anyway, so what happened is when the slaves came together with the white servants, they were both poor. They came this Charlottesville ride got nothing on them. Okay, my cousin Nathaniel Bacon, due to Edmund Bacon, because he was both related to Nathaniel Bacon, the governor, and Nathaniel Bacon, the rebel. Okay, the Bacon Rebellion had got the black slaves and white insurgents together, and they burned the Virginia capital down. So the white elite, okay, saw a threat of that, and that's when they started making race and class together, telling the poor whites that you were, you were, you might be nothing to me, but you're better than the N word. You know what I'm saying? And they gave later on they gave those folks positions as um, slave patrol, like we see the cops act today. Racist cop act today. They later on became the slave the overseers. Of course, I don't think all but many of them did. Temptation of money, love of money, rule all evil. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, but they still were poor. And that's why you have some white people who are poor and you don't have the money as those who have, but you have those who have racist or African like, well, I got money, they could be, this brother sister could be rich as Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, of course, already, so they're not here, but they think they're better than them because they've been taught, they're like the white people who control of the country, they got money, okay, that's what it is. So that will cause race and class together, okay? And that's what started the racism, and that's why we have. And it's a good thing that I did my research during this time, because everybody been trying to find out how, like even I mentioned police department, the police brutality, how they get the acts. They came out of slave patrol, okay, doing right after the Bacon Rebellion. So that makes a lot of sense. While we in this Trump season and everything, and it was the Obama season but remember when Barack Obama became president, we already had issues with the police brutality before, but it got worse. Okay, so that's when just let you know that I'm part of that history. Um, you know, so I'm glad to find that our truth sets you free, as the Bible say. Um, but speaking on Suffolk, England, I do want to go there. Okay, yes, babe, I want to go there. Okay, um, I've been trying to go overseas a long period of time, so I want to go overseas. Okay, go to Suffolk, England, have me a great old time down there. Okay, um, not to worry about living in the United States. Babe, I don't want to live in this country no more. Until things change. Okay, but I would love to go visit Suffolk, England, and meet people there. Those who want to meet me. I ain't gonna kiss nobody behind. You don't want to meet me. I'm a very lonely person, so if a person does not like me, I set myself from that person. Okay, but those who open to me, welcome me as the part of that company, I would love to go see. But I would love to go see where my roots came from. Okay, and remember, this is the white side of the family, because we got black English. No, baby, I'm talking about white side of the family. Okay, the white side. Okay, my poor grandma was a white woman. Okay, ain't no joke about that. She being somebody of color passing. Okay, that's like I said. Somebody color passing for white. Okay, so I hope they understand that. Okay, so that's how it happened. So, and she was Irish Indian because her other family, which is her paternal grandmother, was Irish. The McCombs. So in McCombs in the South, we're related. The one I love to celebrate for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah. So I'm just happy to to talk about this, and I think it's very educational. True education, not the stuff they teach in school. Yes, y'all, and if y'all Southwest England, the stuff they teach in school is a bunch of baloney and lies. And when I was doing my research as a young, as a teenager, when I started to question you know, things. That's what got me to that real. Let me let you know, y'all. The stuff I knew that when we talk about Black history or anything of color, some of that stuff, even Hispanic history, I knew they was not teaching right in school. And when I asked the teacher, because remember, the first non-black mixing that I knew about before I knew the white side was Native American, and there is a history of black Native Americans. Okay, and my teacher, they did not know what to talk about. Like, y'all educators, you can't talk about black Native Americans. And we found later on, Fred Douglass, that he was black and Native American on his mom's side, and dad was white. Joseph A. Baker was black and Native American. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about John Horace, who was black Seminoles, who was from Florida, Spanish Florida. The slaves from the South and Georgia and Carolinas would go to Florida to get away from the slave masters. When the slave masters came before, I think Nat Turner, they beat up those slave masters up in Spanish Florida, because Spain owned Florida. Okay, so a lot of people, if it was ratchet, so and so Florida. Okay, so I get my point. You know, um, they don't teach stuff like that, and that's what questioned me about history in class was my multiracial ancestry. because and I knew the elders would not lie about that. Okay, only thing they would lie is when you do mention your mixed ancestry and they try to memorize it. Okay, for other people. But I'm not a people pleaser. I don't like to be a people pleaser. That's fake. This is the real me, okay? And I don't need to kiss somebody behind like to make it life, okay? You're always gonna have turmoil and depression and all that other stuff trying to kiss somebody's behind. So, point is, I don't. I don't live for other people. I live for myself. I got one life to live on this earth. So that's why I knew back when I was a teenager. And I'm glad when I saw the movie Queen before I saw the movie Roots or Halle Berry or as Haley. I was happy to see that. And that all stuff I was told debunked a lot of things I was told by a long time. That's when L under the line was trying to please somebody else, but when on the real tip, they will be real with when behind closed doors. That's how I knew it. Okay, but when I started to realize that they didn't teach it in school, that's how I knew this history class was fake. And I ain't like, my history being memorized by other people. And when you tell people your heritage, they try to doubt you because they've been taught a lie in school or by some racist person who don't want you to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why. Okay, yeah, this is education. I didn't, I lost. I mean, I'm being real. This is how real this get that I lost my college course classes due to not doing my work because I was like I got my income tax last 2 years ago, and I was working at Mason, and I got my financial aid to go to school and refund. That was buku money. So I was working. I had, I remember wearing them nice, pretty boy type clothes. You know what I'm saying? Makes you know what I'm saying. And I bought the the clearance. On time bought something expensive was doing the big old jacket that I bought was now about was it no not 900 it was about $100, yeah, because it was cold and I had them old Family Dollar type jackets. So when I was working in 2015, working at Macy's, I forget, baby, I got me a buku paycheck, baby. I use that money in a discount too, baby. I said no, baby, I need that money, baby. So therefore, I'm happy to find that out. I'm glad. Shout out to Suffolks, England. If you're looking at this video and you're a Bacon family member, it's your distant cousin with a team. Okay, a natural team. Okay, Afro features and ethnic features and heritage and everything else. Okay, so they call it like it is. But I accept it. I don't deny it, and I'm glad. And just to be related to the Thea Bacon, who brought black and white folks together to stop slave masters, that makes me even happier. Okay, um, no wonder I talk about race in class a lot. I mean, that's the point. You think that I would like to live in this country talking about this? No, I would like to go overseas and nothing about this. Don't have to hear about this topic no more. Don't hear me wrong. I talk about topic to resolve issues, not to stay in it. Okay. So, and I do believe, if faith without works is dead, I do believe, according to St. James chapter 2, okay, in the scriptures. I'm not perfect, but as a Catholic, so I'm not, no offense if I surprised because Martin Luther believed that faith alone, according to St. James 2, that's the bunk that faith without works is dead, and anything is possible. A man think it is the same in Proverbs. We can get over racism. It's a sin. Okay, it's a human condition. Okay, it all be sin, but one sin can always go with the other. Okay, let's be real. Okay, if Harriet Tubman and Fred Douglass and Walter White and all the other rest of us and Martin King and Michael X when he left the Nation of Islam and woke up, okay, went to Mecca and everything. If they had this attitude, we would still be in worse conditions already, okay? So you have to stop thinking that it's gonna always be there. It's not gonna always be. It's gonna always be a sin, yeah, because we all humans, but not the same one, okay? You know my point. So that's what I'm saying. And so folks don't want to stop racism because they benefit from it. Even those who are victims, they benefit from it because they want to see someone else hurt, just like them. It's a crab bear mentality. That's why when I see that crab bear mentality within my own African American community, I don't fool. They can call me sellout, but I know they're sellout because what they want me to do is to be hurtful with them. But when they get something, they're not share it. But when I get something, they want me to give it up or give it share it with them. I know how that goes. And I say everybody, I know the ones who I met in the past. They want us to hurt together. The idea of unify, and not unifying, but if you unify by controlling people like you're a slave master, I don't play that game, right? About freedom, let's not debunk the meaning of it, okay? So that's the whole reason. But yeah, I'm glad y'all that you know, find this out. And like I said, I would go to Suffolk, England, and go over there and see where my roots come from. Get out of the United States, and probably not come back if I had the money until things change. Be like Josephine Baker, that's my role model, okay? Or John Horse, the black settlers went to Mexico, okay? I don't want to be in no country that look at me as inferior. I know I'm not inferior, okay? I'm glad that Lena Horne, I think even Eleanor, Eleanor Roosevelt said that you don't have to be a fear if you allow people to make you fear, whatever they say. So, and Horne no one's born in fear. This country wants me to live in fear complex, and you not only have that the people on top who part of my heritage that I don't look like, but the ones who look more like me because we all don't look alike. Okay, we have different shades, heritage, do that mixture. Okay, well, black DNA. Some of them want me to go along with that mess and not get out of it like a slave on the plantation. You know, when that term trying to leave the plantation, whatever brother when they gonna told that white man, what was that? Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you, gatekeepers. Okay, call it is. So that's the whole reason. But y'all, shout out to Suffolk, England. Okay, y'all pray for me that one day get the money and get over there. And Bobby have a good time up there. Yeah, in Suffolk, England, in London, England. You know, I would love to go to London, England, and Suffolk, England as well. Yes, I have. I know how to talk a British accent. When I did, let me tell you something. Back in 1996, during Christmas time, I was topper in the Christmas Carol, and I remember my Latino choir teacher was helping out my theater art teacher, who was also English and American, and because her mother's part English and part Native American, and she was adopted. My the arts teacher in high school, and I remember a Latino, the Chicano guy from San Antonio who doubts my roots, but I don't care about it because he's ignorant. It's really shocking that ignorant person be an educator. Anyway, so he said, nice English or British accent. I said, yeah, it's in my roots. And I remember, because I remember my only English side I knew was on my father's side. My grandmother's that raised me, the one who has dark, a little dark, who's darker than me, but not real dark skin, but she was darker than me with my hard complexion, and her lips like this, because her great grandmother was Irish, was English and black, like a white woman from Louisiana, married to a Choctaw Native American, and that's how which is my third grandfather on that side of the family, and that's how her dark skinned, straight haired father, my great grandfather, came into this world because of his dad. Okay, that's his dad's parents. That's how I know. And I used to tell him, that's in my blood, and I know how to talk British real good. Yes. And actually, to be honest with you, when I used to 30 years ago to watch VH1 British Rock, I used to emulate their accents. But it's so funny that it's in my blood. I used to think I said I'm British, but it was scared to say it. I was, saying. And finally, I found out I am. I guess God was telling me all these things when these ignorant people on the earth didn't want me to know about. Okay, but I'm glad to find that out, and it makes sense. Okay, so Suffolk, England, shout out to you. Now, be careful my ratchet video. I have ratchet. Well, let me explain my ratchet videos. But in here we see the hood ratchet video. I think I laughing. Um, be careful of them, okay? That's how I am, but I'm not like that every doggone day, okay? Right now, I'm feeling good, and let me give y'all a drug update. No, I don't do illegal drugs. Don't panic, it's again illegal. I'm black, white, American, and Hispanic. Anyway, that's my background. This is Yes, I bought this baby. This is a good. It got it better than my bipolar medication. Yes, go to Cola. Go to Cola. It's the best drug. It keeps me concentrated and everything right now. But I've been reading books and everything. Yes, just extremely concentrated trying to get my life together. I got things going on, but I'm not even feel. I feel like a little Duval song. I'm living the best life. In my time right now. So there's some things going on, but it's like it's not even getting to me. And it's not just that, it's like a spirit, because I've been praying my novenas and everything else, and it's like, some just tell me something's going good coming along. It helped me think positive and stuff. But yeah, I used to take Ginkgo biloba with Goto Kula, come on, the Brain Power by 99 cents, back in 2000. But I had started taking it when I was on my medication in 2001 and 2 because they had taken was worse in it. But no, this stuff is a good. Y'all, please get this. Don't panic. It's organic. It's also legal on Black, White, and Hispanic. Okay. And also let me get that give credit where credit's due. And speaking of British, one of the Latino rappers who's from California, from Houston, live in Houston. His dad is British descent, from here, but English descent. White from English descent, okay? His mother Mexican, Baby Bash. Shout out to Baby Bash. Baby Bash said, because he does that weed and cook. Well, no, he do weed. I don't do weed. My record clean. I'm not trying to be a statistic. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, okay? So, I don't do weed, I don't do no crack, I don't do no kush, I don't do none of that mess, baby. Ever since a hypocritical Ronald Reagan's wife, Nancy Reagan, said, just say no back in the 80s, 30 some years ago, I follow that to this day, okay? But the healthy drugs, this is stuff I take. Okay, this is stuff. Yes, and I bought me some God to seven, get some Genius Juice, which is $9.99 at Whole Foods. So that's my drug dealer. I went online and bought a cheaper got to Kulo Kula, Gata Kula, Gata Cola, and this is the drug. Baby, it's keeping me good. It's way better. My baby, I ain't took my bipolar medication in a while. It got me talking good on here. Baby, I love this. Don't panic. It's organic. I'm Black, White, Neighbor, and Hispanic. And it's also legal, not illegal. Okay, not illegal. Okay. Yes, yeah. Y'all gonna be able to leave that old stuff you buy from the street alone. You better go ahead and get this some of this, okay? But yeah, so right now, let me go ahead. I've been reading my entrepreneur books. Yeah, because I've been procrastinating. And I had to hit a little bit about bottom here and there. And I'm still doing okay anyway. But I'm having faith, okay? And one of the books I also been reading, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough. That's helping me. And also reading a book about having my own business online. Don't call me when I'm not having. Oh, Lord, stop calling my phone. God, dog it. Anyway, yeah, leave a message. Okay, like the Mary J. Blige 401 album, leave a message. Okay. Anyway, point is, um, but I'm just this is, and I remember like I said, when I was taking the combination of the brain power you bought from cheap 99 cent store. I used to buy a bunch of them. Okay. Back in 2001, it had got a a cola on it, and excuse me, and it had Ginga Biloba and St. Awards. And every time I take some go to cola, it makes me think good. I work faster. I do all that. And so doing this Labor Day weekend, I supposed to got it, but I get until later on this week. And I've been taking this, and I don't feel when I went to job interview yesterday when the homegirl was trying to find something, not trying to find doubts, was saying the schedule in a way kind of doubt when I'm able to work whatever. I was problem solving everything. And she was shocked, and I said, "Yeah, I can go ahead and do it. This and that, whatever, because this gonna be it's not gonna be full time, it's gonna be part time. This is good because I can start my own business while I'm doing this. Um, I'm waiting for her call tomorrow, and also working temporary tomorrow, but yeah, temporary for cleaning up. But no, I mean, I like this. If you go to yeah, I love taking herbs and vitamins, and I'm not gonna ever stop taking herbs and vitamins. That's the best. That's why I look good for 39 years old. Yes, I am 39 years old. Okay, I'm almost 40. I don't even look it. Okay, because I take herbs and vitamins. Okay, I don't do no illegal drugs. I have been accused that because when I drink, I just drink some coffee, and I bought some coffee. The coffee I bought was the French vanilla. It's coffee vanilla from 99 cents because I had to go cheap, baby. I had to go cheap because I couldn't buy my coffee espresso. I couldn't, no, baby. I could not buy that, baby. No, because money started going harsh. So I went cheap and I just drank some of that coffee. And baby, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good right now. So anyway, let me go ahead and take care of things. I ain't fearful. You know what I'm saying? Paranoid and not that. This is, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm a contact Samsung's, and anybody who sells Coca Cola to sponsor me or something because this helps me my bipolar medication. I haven't took my vacation in a while because let me tell y'all something. I don't like it when you're able to cope with stuff, but the situation's still there. Okay, and that's what discouraged me to take medication. And then too, when you're trying to work, it might make you oversleep, and sometimes it doesn't. But then you know what I'm saying, and then it make you have this naive feeling. You know what I'm saying? Make you naive to the point that whatever you're going through, you lose the focus. Okay, and then something happens. I don't want to have those situations. Okay, so when I say go to cola, excuse me, it makes me concentrate trying to solve the problem. Okay, because if something that keeps bothering me for a long period of time, and it takes a longevity of it, I don't want to live with the rest of my life. I don't want to have that. I don't want to part of that. I don't care who gets offended by that good. Get offended by it, go move on. Okay, I don't want that part of my life in the future. So that's why. But anyway, let me go ahead and go, y'all. I got things to take care of. And shout out to Suffolks, England. Yes, our mama's side of the family tree, we're related. If you're related to the Bacon family, hopefully one day I'll go to England and see where my family is from. Um, experience different lifestyle. I mean, I feel like Muhammad Ali when he went to Ireland, yes, 2009, when I turned 30 years old. Um, Muhammad Ali, because his great grandfather was Irish. He married, okay? He married, not raped, not violated, not enslaved. He married a free woman of color who was of African descent, his great grandmother, and last name was Clay, I think. That's how no, not Clay. It was not Cash Clay. It was is it O Henry? I forgot what the last name was. I gotta go back on the video on YouTube. Well, anyway, O'Day or something like that. Anyway, so it must be his mom's side of the family. Anyway, point is, so that's how Muhammad Ali's um, lineage from Ireland. And so, Muhammad Ali died in 2016. And remember, I made a video defending Muhammad Ali because when he was controlled by the Nation of Islam, funded by the Ku Klux Klan, H.L. Hunt, okay, um, and controlled and manipulating. He was anti-race mixing and stuff like that. But then when the King of Fair does, he was making fun of his dog color, calling him a monkey, and everything. That's offensive, Muhammad Ali, but okay. Anyway, but when he got Parkinson's disease, and remember, y'all, he went to Ireland. All the white people from Ireland came out here and say love, gave that man love. They were so happy to meet Muhammad Ali and one of their black Irish brothers. Okay? Folks need to stop thinking that in America, because I don't plan to live in the United States. If I gotta deal with all this problematic racist stuff, I just remember the best movie, a Jim Crow movie that I love is Josephine Baker's story. Okay, so cause she left. I want to stay here in this country. Heck no, I'm going through that back of the bus mess. Y'all like y'all misery. Okay, that's why folks was saying, this the sister down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when she was that light skinned sister was cussing out that brother out, okay, about the weed stores, and the Asian man had beat her up, beat one of the sisters up down there. Y'all y'all must love y'all misery one, because I'm sorry, if I was in this, I would not be here. No, I would. I would go cross the border, go overseas, or whatever. Okay, just like Saint Joseph and Blessed Virgin Mary took Jesus when the king was trying to kill Jesus to eat. Okay, I'll be doing that, baby. I would not be staying here in the United States of America. You can get your dream someplace else, okay? All right, you can get your dream someplace else. You don't have to stay in the United States and try to get that dream, okay? If you have the guts to go through all that, it's cool. I mean, it's on you, but I got it's different for different folks. I'm not gonna deal with it, okay? So, shout out Tina Turner. Tina Turner, when she left, and she went to Europe, went to England. Yes, shout out Tina Turner. Yes, she was a black, white, and American too. Yes, baby. I love Miss Rolling Rev Tina Turner. Yes, I do. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Once again, I'm repeat myself, and I feel a feeling when I'm talking about this part of video. All right, bye bye. Have a nice day.